I think it's an important hearing because, and I want to begin with my agreement with the chairman, and I'm pleased that he's reaffirmed this is not a program, this is not a hearing aimed at abolishing this program, and I note with appreciation the Inspector General's closing comments in which he says that the program ought to continue and be improved, and obviously we have an obligation to do this. There is clearly a pattern that exists over maybe, 3 presidential administrations. And the problem is in part this, I think, and we do run into this tension. We have decided that it is better to have the federal government work cooperatively with state and local, particularly local and county entities, rather than do it directly. But there's a tension there. There is a tension where local governments may resist. I will say also, there are probably cases, if they went into it, where there was a problem in a local area and HUD moved to correct it, and a member of the House or Senate might have said, leave them alone. Stop doing that.
On occasion. On occasion.
Thank you. I would not be surprised to have that happen. So, and I don't say that to be critical in particular because that's partly our job from time to time because HUD isn't always right either, and the Washington Post isn't always right. But I'm saying there is an inherent tension when we decide not to simply have the federal government do it, but to have state and local, and that is there. That doesn't excuse things, and we may want to abuses, but that's clearly problematic. I do want to say, having noted that the local entities overwhelmingly support this program. In fact, I asked Mr. Chairman to be able to put it to the record, a letter addressed to you and to me, which is actually critical of the Washington Post, says that it distorts home's record by focusing on a very small percentage of home developments. And it says that they think that it gives an inaccurate picture. Beyond the inaccuracies discussed above, the Post failed to report the bigger picture: 381,000 rental units, 428,000 home buyers, 197,000 rehabilitations. And they say home funding is a vital piece in financing numerous affordable housing developments. The isolated issues that were the focus of the Post are not representative either of the administration or the outcome of home funds. And again, this goes from the Clinton administration through the Bush administration and into the Obama administration. But I want to note that among the signatories here are the National Association of Counties, the National Association of Housing and Redevelopment Officials, the National Association of Local Housing Finance Agencies, the National Association of State Mental Health Program Directors, the National Council of State Housing Agencies, and the U.S. Conference of Mayors. So I'm glad that we appear to have a consensus that this is a very important program. The great majority of funds have been spent well, but it can be improved.